Hey everyone, it's Jet back today with another achievement video, and today I'm going to show you how to get the achievement called Children's Entertainer, and the objective is to play every game with the Orphans of Mereldar. Now this achievement takes place in Hallowfall, right here at the Orphanage, which is located right down here in the city of Mereldar. So there's 8 of these games total. 6 of them could have been completed when doing the campaign quest Mereldar's Light. By doing some of the games and then abandoning the quest. 2, however, though, can only be done when the world quest Work Hard, Play Hard is up. Now, that is Hide and Seek Challenge, and Floor is Undersea Challenge. I do want to note that achievements are now Warbound, so if you have a lot of alts, you can complete this during the time frame that the Work Hard, Play Hard world quest is up by jumping alts. Also, the Hide and Seek Challenge and Undersea Challenge, when completed towards the world quest, will count as the whole world quest, so just keep that in mind. I'll timestamp each of these games in the video, so if you're looking for a certain one, you can just jump to it. So without further ado, let's go play some games with these orphans and knock out another achievement. This next game we're going to play with these orphans is called Who's the Scariest? And what you want to do is you want to come inside the orphanage, and you got to make your way upstairs because these kids are upstairs. And they're forming a little circle here, and all you gotta do is talk to them, and basically they say, I talk about Nerubians or Kobyss or scariest, who do you think? And you just pick one.
One day I'll be.
And that's it. That's how you knock who's the scariest off the list. The next game we're gonna play with the orphans is called Tag. As you notice, these kids are just running around right here, and all you gotta do is just click them.
Have you seen any?
Just like that. And now knock off Tag off the list. Alright, this next game we're going to play with these orphans is called Scary Monster.
What are you?
And what you want to do is talk to these orphans underneath this this little hideout they got here. And it says, we're looking for a big grown-up pretend to be a monster. Can we slay you? And then you can say, I can play. Now what you do is you just hit these action bars here. And just play with them and basically just let them kill you here. So then you just hit 4. Scared monster. And they slayed you, and that's how you get scary monster. So pretty simple. Alright, the next game we're going to play with these orphans is called Floor is Undersea. And there's 2 parts to this. There's a regular version that we're playing right now, and then there's a challenge version. Now, to get to the regular version, all you got to do is click I can play, and she'll send you up on this fence post. Now, the objective is to walk all across the fence post, and it's annoying that they throw you in right through this big tree to begin with. But let me get right here. Is to walk this whole fence post here. And at the end, there's a little boy here, and you got to click him. Now, if you fall off this fence post, the game resets. So let me show you here. As you notice, we fell off, and you're going to have to talk to the little girl again. So we'll talk to her again. Walk down this fence post. Now, as a druid, the easiest route I found is you just want to hang out. Every time you make a jump, make sure you're on one of these pillars right here, because it just makes it a lot easier. So you just want to hit 45-degree angle here, like that. Now, when you come to this jump right here, you can hit the barrel if you want, but if you just go into mount form here as a druid, you can just clear the whole thing. So you just want to run and then jump over there, and I get back into cat form. Now, I hit this pillar right here, and I'm going to make this 45-degree jump right here, just like that. So, we're going to go up to this last pillar right here and make the 45-degree jump again. Just like that. So, that's what I found works best for me, and then all you got to do is talk to this boy at the end.
Grown-ups say be careful in the dark.
And that's how you get Floor is Undersea knocked off for Children Entertainer. So, I hope this video helped, and good luck with your achievement hunting. All right, this next game that we're going to play with the children is called Hit the Target. Now, you just want to come to these children right down here, and when you click one of them, they'll give you a rock, and all you got to do is just hit the target. It's that simple. Yeah, so that's how you hit the target. All right, the next game we're going to play with these orphans is called Hide and Seek. There's two versions of this. One is the normal, and then you got the challenge mode. Now, the challenge mode, just like the floor is Undersea, the challenge mode can only be done when this world quest, Work Hard, Play Hard, is up. We're just going to do the normal mode right now. And who you want to talk to is you want to talk to this little orphan right here, entering before you enter the building here. Now, when you talk to him, you just go to I Can Play. And now you'll notice that a little whisk went into the building there, and you have a little hot-cold indicator right down here that tells you if you're getting hot or cold. Now, these orphans sometimes, especially in the challenge mode, are translucent, so just be careful. But this, for the normal version, the kid always hides in the same spot. It's like my little nephew. So, and you just want to go upstairs to the in the orphanage, and she's sitting right here on the ground. So you just want to click her.
Be careful in the dark.
And that's how you complete hide and seek on normal mode. All right, the next game we're going to play is called Hide and Seek Challenge. Now, just remember the Hide and Seek Challenge and the floor is Undersea Challenge can only be done when the Work Hard, Play Hard world quest is up. So this is just like the regular one. Where you want to come is you want to talk to this little orphan by the door. And when you click her, you say, I'm ready for a challenge, and then bring it on. Now, when you do that, your hot cold bar will come up here, and you notice this wisp right here. Now, these kids aren't real clever. They always hide in the same place. Now, this kid, you're going to have to catch him when he's running. As you can see, he's running right up that hill there. He always does that. He always runs up the hill. So wait for the wisp. If you don't see the wisp, trust me, he'll just run up this hill. So wait on this hill. So we'll click him, and that's how you do Hide and Seek Challenge for the achievement. Hope this video helped. Good luck. All right, this next game that we're going to play with the orphans is probably everyone's favorite. It's called Floor is Undersea Challenge. Now, I do this on a druid, but I have done it on a mage, and I'll link that video below. Now, if I decide to do it on any other class and I make a video on it before I release this video, I'll also link that below. Now, this can be quite difficult for a lot of classes, but there are some talents for certain classes that you can use that might help you. Now, for Hunter, using Disengage works. Monk, Transcendence. Mage, Alter Time is fantastic. That's how I did it on my mage. Volpera, Camp. Shaman, Gust of Wind. Warlock, Teleport. You know, the gateway things. And Druid, we're going to use Druid Wild Charge in the challenge one here. So those are just some tips that maybe you can use if you're playing a specific class. Now, if you have any questions, just link them below, and I'll do some research and try to help you guys out as much as possible. So where you want to come is you want to talk to this orphan right here. And instead of doing the normal one, you want to do I am ready for the challenge. So you click this, and she will stick you right under this tree. As a druid, this is annoying too. Probably every class it's annoying. But as a druid, I get right here into cat form now. And when I'm in cat form, I go right here to this pillar right here, as this is the easiest for me to make 45-degree jumps in. So when I get to this pillar here, I just make the 45-degree jump to this railing here. And then when I get here, as you notice, now in the challenge mode, you have a bunch of barrels you can jump to instead of making this long jump. Now, some classes, they might have to use these barrels. As a druid, you don't. You can just get into travel form here, or mount form, and make the jump on one go. So that's what we're going to do right here. We're just going to jump over here like this. Now, this is where, instead of making this jump like we did on the normal mode, we're going to do something different here on challenge mode as a druid. Is you want to get right here in between both of these pillars right here. And what you want to do is you just want to position yourself facing this second pillar right here before the boy. Now, what you want to have is you definitely want to have wild charge. So make sure you have wild charge right here as a talent. So when you're in this form right here, this mount form, or travel form, whatever you prefer to use, it's the same thing though. And you're facing this pillar right here. You don't even have to do anything. All you do is click wild charge and you'll go right on top of that fence right there without even have to do anything. So we just get right back in here into cat form, talk to the boy, and that's how you complete
I can hear their laughter already.
Flora's Undersea
Thank you,
challenge
friend.
as a druid. So, hope this video helped.